Just a reminder before today's programme that the most recent instalment of the Ident Review Extra Christmas specials is still available to view, looking at the Christmas of 1995. And now, here on AMTV, the Christmas journey continues into the year 1996. Hello, and welcome to this run of Christmas specials for the Ident Review Extra, the show where we take a look at one individual ident each episode and give it the review it deserves. And today we continue our journey through the Christmas idents that represented BBC2 through the 1990s. Grab yourself a hot brew and get comfy. "1996 marked the beginning of the latter half of the 90s, a time where a lot of things changed very quickly. Over at the BBC, they were also gearing for a big change, as for the following year they would undergo a major corporate rebrand, the first for decades. But before all of that, we had Christmas to enjoy. Christmas of 1996 would mean a new festive ident for all BBC channels, including BBC2. But after featuring the dream team of Wallace and Gromit the year previous, what could they do to progress from that? Let's find out by taking a look at the Christmas ident for 1996.
A story of erotic passion, betrayal and sexual intrigue now on BBC2 with Anne Murray, Leslie Garrett and Joan Rogers in Handel's really performed masterpiece, Ariodante.
Wait, that was it? I know I've preached before about how simple idents can often be the best idents, but this is just dull. We see a wizard-like figure spin on top of a cloud only to transform himself into a sparkly 2, set in front of a round object that I can only guess is the moon? I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong, but for me it doesn't really capture that feeling of Christmas that the previous 5 years did. Also, with the wizard figure, we literally see him for about a second before he disappears. Couldn't some of the runtime be dedicated to him, or at least provide some kind of short narrative to lead into the final image? I'm honestly surprised and a little disappointed that after 5 years of solid Christmas winners, I would argue this one is the first dud. It hits me a bit more too, as 1996 was the year I was born, so naturally I would want my first Christmas ident to be a good one.
Cartoon fantasy featuring the voices of Robin Williams and Tim Curry now on BBC2, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest.
Amazingly, this ident was one of the 90s lineup to be brought back into service in Christmas of 2016 by BBC2 Northern Ireland. Really? You don't bring back Christmas 93 or Wallace and Gromit, but you want to bring back this? Alright, let's give it a watch.
There's comedy in half an hour, and hopes of a pleasant Sunday lunch are soon dashed when the guests arrive. 2 doors down follows Stormont Today.
How did they manage to make this better? The wizard figure is completely absent this time around, it just being a one-shot image of the sparkly 2, and it works so much better. If the wizard had had more screen time, then I would have complained about cutting him here, but considering he was on screen for so short a time, I much prefer this version, where we just cut to the chase. It doesn't make it that much better overall, and the inclusion of the music for Wave Day and Night is an odd choice, as I would argue that music is suited to a visual that includes, waves. But saying that, this new version is inoffensive enough. But it isn't a great way to grab people's attention. Overall, the Christmas 96 ident proved that BBC2 could have a misfire in terms of festive idents. Granted, only one misfire in 6 years is an impressive track record, but we still have a few years of this era left to cover, and we can only hope more misfires aren't on the way. But that's all for this instalment of the Ident Review Extra. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more nostalgic memories. I've been Martyn from AMTV, and join us next time to look at the Christmas of 1997. A massive thank you to our producer and director patrons for your support towards us here at AMTV. You just help keep us going, and that's massively appreciated. And that does bring us to the end of another evening here on AMTV. We hope you enjoyed the programme. Please do keep supporting the channel with all our festive offerings that we have for you every single day of December. And until you tune in again, We hope to see you next time. Good night.